Well, hey guys, welcome back to another one of our videos about the DJI Spark. Got Sparks hanging out right here. We got the controller and the two batteries and extra propellers from the Fly More package. Uh, we have the propeller guards somewhere hanging out. Honestly, haven't used them at all. I'm sure there's a point in time where I really should use them, but so far haven't even tried them on Spark. We've had the Spark for just over a week now, and we are loving it. But, big caveat, I would not get the Spark without this right here. If I was just getting the Spark, the $4.99 Spark, without the Fly More package or without the remote control, I don't think I'd love it the same way. Not at all. You're limited to distance without it. You're limited to controls. I've tried using on-screen controls and don't love it. Don't love it at all. This, though, I really enjoy it. So um, I have another video sometime. Hopefully, if I can get my stinking technology together. I'm having problems with my laptop to get the footage combined together, but uh, have what I think might be the furthest like default settings, plain Jane DJI Spark distance record, well over a mile and further than what DJI says. So hopefully I can get that posted up soon. Um, but anyways, wouldn't have been able to do that without this, right? So what do I love about the Spark? I love that, first off, I can afford it, right? So this little baby right here, with Fly More package, $6.99. You try and get into Mavic, you're talking $9.99 to start off with. You get the Fly More package, and you're more like $1,300. So basically double what you're paying for the Fly More package with this. Um, what you don't get with this that you get with the Mavic is 20 plus minute flight times that you get with the Mavic. I think I'm getting more around 12 minutes or so is probably a pretty normal flight, which is a lot of fun. But 20 minutes would be even more fun, because you do have plenty of distance. You can take it out over a mile if you got. So you could get some good flights in, if you had a little bit more battery. And quite honestly, these batteries right here, you can see I marked a 1 on it, and I got a 2 on my other battery. That way I can kind of keep track of them. But these are pretty small, and they are what I forget. 1,480 milliamp hours, 11.4 volts. These are pretty tiny. I would have loved to have seen them put maybe another cell in these, kick the battery life up even more. That's one of the things I would have liked to have seen. But you know what? 12 minutes is still fun to get it out. You can go pretty far. You'll see some of my other videos I've got flying around the neighborhood. You really don't want to go much further away. If you're taking it out to mile, you're not seeing that, so you're not in visual distance. You know, so you're kind of skirting some of the FAA recommendations and so on, that you've got to watch out for. So yeah, you've got to watch out for some of that. But you know, 12 minutes is a pretty good flight. Uh, it would be more fun with 20 minutes, so I would enjoy that. I'd love to see maybe next generation see if they could kick that up even more. Um, Now, what are some of the other things I would love to see? I would love to see in the DJI Go 4 app, that you use, and you connect. You put your phone right here in this area, with those holders. I would love to see the app have more settings. So I don't have a Mavic and I don't have a Phantom, but as I understand it, you're able to change quite a few of the settings, especially when you get to the Phantom. I'm not sure where Mavic versus Phantom, but you can control the how much, when you move a stick or you move the wheel for the camera to go up and down. You can control how much, if you just barely push it, does it go a lot? Does the drone move a lot and take off, or does it just move a little bit? And I would love to see, especially this right here. So this roller right here controls the pitch of the camera. It allows you to roll it up and look at the horizon, or roll it down and look straight down. And to be honest with you, I have a little bit of a rough time making that a smooth transition. So I would love to see some settings in the app that allow you to really be able to control that, and be able to adjust the gain, so that, me and my fat fingers, when I accidentally rock it hard, it doesn't just go straight down, straight up. I want to create nice smooth videos, and so I'd love to see it kind of be able to change my settings so that even if I do fat finger it and move it too much, that it just slowly rolls. Because most of the time, at least for my flying, there's no reason for it to go looking. You like my sound effects there? High tech, aren't I? Anyways, there's no reason for it to go up and down so much, for what I'm doing. So I would love a setting to be able to change that. And the same thing with others, right? In terms of the stick movements, right? So when I'm turning or rotating left to right, you got to be nice and smooth on there. So I'd like to be able to maybe adjust those. The sport setting right here, a lot of fun. Changes it from a slow plodding, moving at 5.5, maybe 6 miles an hour, to turns it into a little sports car, and the moves. So you get up to 30 miles an hour with sport mode, and she rocks back and forth. You move her side to side. She's moving, rocking and rolling, and it's a lot of fun. But I will have to say, while you're doing that, you are not looking to make a smooth video, because my understanding is that basically the gimbal just kind of locks hard, and when you roll to the right or roll to the left, the gimbal's locking with it, and it's not even trying to stabilize that when you're in sport mode. So I've seen a lot of complaints about that, people wanting settings to be able to control that, so when you are in sports mode, to be able to still have some more gimbal control, to be able to really be able to get smooth flight there, more like on the Mavic or the Phantom, because once you throw in sport mode, she's really moving, and the gimbal just doesn't even try and keep up when you're in sport mode. She just moves too quickly. So but sport mode, a lot of fun. Distance flight, sport mode, she gets out there quickly, and she's just a completely different beast when she's in sport mode or not. So yeah, so far I'm loving it. My boys are loving it. We've been having a good time finding places. Oh, as I'm getting buzzed by a bee there. We're having a good time taking her out, putting her through some of the paces. We're still a little reticent to take her to a lot of places, and so earlier, and I'm kind of still a new drone pilot, and not confident in taking her in places where I'm going to be seen flying her, and worried about what people say or whatever. So my older son was playing in a baseball tournament this weekend, and we had an early morning game, and I would have loved to send her up and around the outside of the park. Wouldn't have been over anybody, but just get some of the early morning sun on the fields and stuff. I think it would have been really cool. But I just didn't have the confidence to be able to do it. So hopefully, for myself, I'll get the confidence to be okay to send her up when people are around, and again, not around as in, I'm flying over the top of them, just that people are seeing me flying it and seeing it. So far when I've been flying it, there's really nobody around. So that's on me. But loving it. I mean, she's not professional. She's not even pretending to be professional. Um, but you know what? If you want professional, go with the Phantom, or maybe step up to a Mavic. But you can get some great video and have a lot of fun with it. It's great enjoyment for the family. So, anyways, that's what I got to say so far. We're a little over a week into our ownership. We've put her up a lot, morning, night, high wind. She does all right in high wind. Get a lot of warnings about high wind, but you know what? Um, if she doesn't want to come back, you could just throw her in sport mode, and she's going 30 miles an hour. So, I mean, if you're sending her up in 30-mile-an-hour wind, then you're crazy anyway. So, um, yeah, all right. So we're still on the same first set of propellers. Hope I didn't just uh, uh, jinx myself there. Um, Only ran her into one thing, and that was I think the ground effect. We took off of the table, and she just slid off the side of the table, and I think lost her ground effect and had a little bit of a boo boo there. But other than that, haven't ran her into anything, and we've been having lots of fun. So, like I said. Uh, Hope to see you. Give me some comments. Give some feedback. What are you seeing? What are you doing with the Spark? And what do you think of her? All right. We'll hope to see you on another video. Like us. Give some comments. Subscribe. And we'll see you later. Today, take it easy. Bye.